Well, Giessen and Colombia, to start with. The Vice President said it this morning in her opening remarks. We have a very long tradition of cooperation with Colombia, with Colombian institutions. We started actually in 1963, and we are the oldest German university cooperating with Colombia. And we have very close cooperation with Colombian partners in all disciplines. We started with University of Andes in 1967. So we celebrated our 50 years, no, even more, a couple of years ago. So, and we have set up this information point here. Then with Universidad de Antioquia in 2011, Nacional de Colombia and Universidad del Rosario. And we have a very strong research cooperation in different fields and a joint PhD training in the frame of these German-Colombian Centers of Excellence in Research and Training. The first one was mentioned by Reinhard this morning as well, Cooperation Center of Excellence in Marine Sciences, CEMARIN, funded by DAAD. You've seen the figures. And German-Colombian Peace Institute, CAPAS, with Stefan Peters, a colleague from politology, political sciences, who is working in Bogotá, and who is accompanying the process of peace, transitional justice, etc. So important here for this country. And we are very proud of it, that we have this Instituto CAPAS here. There are more networks, research networks for sustainability, which is very important and a very critical and important topic for everybody working in higher education and for the future, for the global future, Europe, Latin America, etc. And as Reinhard already said, we have this project funding by the DAAD, German Academic Exchange Service, and federal ministries. Well, I will briefly show you some topics, but I will skip some slides as well, because you are waiting for the coffee break, and I will be here all day until 4 o'clock, so feel free to ask questions later. So, data and profile. It was founded in 1607 as Ludoviciana, and it's the second largest university in the state of Hessen. We have about 24,500 students. That means we are smaller than TUM, TUM and Freie Universität. We have about 5,000 employees at the hospital, at the Giessen location, and 5,700 employees and about 400 professorships. So we are in a little bit smaller scale, but we are still very interesting. I didn't ask you if you have been to Giessen before, if you know Giessen. Yeah, for sure. We are in the middle, in the center of Germany, and one of our advantages is we are only 1.5 hours away from Frankfurt Airport. So it's very central, and it's a small, attractive green city. I didn't show you the slides with the sunshine and the hilly hills and green landscape. You have to imagine that, or you have to come here. So, while we are our founder is Justus Liebig, chemist, and working in natural sciences in the 19th century. Then we are specializing in new fields of research, from experimental psychology and insect biotechnology. So that is one of our very strong topics. And we have several Nobel Prize winners, such as Wilhelm Röntgen and Wangari Maathai. So we are called a differentiated comprehensive university. It's a little bit weird in English, I would say. It's the Volluniversität. And as the colleagues before, we offer everything but engineering and except architecture. But we start with law, and you can do economics, humanities, social sciences, psychology, physical science, and then in the natural sciences, everything to veterinary medicine and medicine as well. Research. Well, we have a very some large associations, Forschungsverbünde, with the focus areas and excellence cluster in cardiopulmonary systems and mechanisms of perception and adaptations. And then we have other topics, areas of potential. They are called bioresources, with a focus on insects and what to do with insects now and in the future. Eat them to feed the global the global habitants. Well, I arrived this night, so at 3 o'clock in the morning. So when I'm a little bit difficult, when my English is a little bit disturbed, sorry for that. I'm just adapting to Columbia. So bioresources, nutrition. Infection medicine, smallest particles is one of our areas, and culture, conflict security, material and energy. There are other research profiles and topics, and I'm not going to read that slide. There are different centers where researchers focus on Eastern European studies, for example, or international development and environmental research. We have a center on animal research and the 3 R's, reduce, reduction, etc., with animal experiments. And we have a research center for the study of culture. And in that research center that offers a structured doctoral program, we have quite a few PhD students from Columbia, students and doctors who made their doctor there. Who applied for scholarships and who are working on Columbia or on cultural questions. So we have a very good Colombian community at Giessen. Teaching, well, university does not only mean research but also teaching, because to become a researcher you have to get a good education first, a good higher education first, and we have a very big panorama of courses of study with bachelor's and master programs for 54 master programs, 10 programs leading to state examinations, Staatsexamen, and we have interdisciplinary international programs and double degree programs, for example, with France, Montpellier. And we have recently introduced a flexible degree course that is called Liberal Arts and Sciences, with 1 orientation year in humanities or in natural sciences, and then you can go to a specialized track later. So that's for German universities, that is new, but in the Anglo-Saxon world it's quite well known. And we have a very new master program that is so new that it's not on that slide. We will start a master program in justice and inequalities, comparative cultural studies in Spanish. It's our first master program in Spanish this autumn. And as you see, it's interdisciplinary, and as you might see, it has to do with Instituto Capaz, with the peace research, etc. And we have a large scope of teaching degree programs in Hessen for all school types and levels. Transfer is important as well for us, as our mission in Middle Hessen, in the center of Germany. Communication with civil society to bring scientific knowledge and processes to the public, and apply and utilize research results through patenting in cooperation with the Company for Technology Transmit, and to advise actors in politics, business and society. And here you see my colleague from political sciences, Stefan Peters, with our president, Federal President Steinmeier, when Steinmeier was visiting Colombia, Bogotá, and the office of the Instituto Capaz in the Claustro de San Agustín, if you know that, here in Bogotá, near the Palacio Nariño. And well, as far as our cross-sectional tasks are concerned, our internationalization has several strategic partner regions. One of these regions is Colombia. As you see, we have altogether 7, but we have a very strong partnership and cooperation with Colombia. And we have these informations point in Australia, Poland and Ukraine, and right here at Uni Andes, with Camilo sitting over there as representative of our university here at Uni Andes. Well, digitalization is a topic that is, well, interesting for everyone, so I will skip that. And sustainability is one of our main topics, with a strong agricultural department and faculty, and working on sustainability and working in research projects on sustainability in sea and global questions. And as you see here, nutritional, agricultural, environmental sciences, energy storage systems, peace and conflict research. So this is very important for us, and I think that is a really good opportunity to connect different fields of study and different fields of research, from cultural studies to agricultural studies or environmental sciences, etc. So this is the final slide. Thank you very much for your attention.